Imagine Jim Morrison as the frontman of Led Zeppelin. Yeah, let that mental image marinate. Now, before you throw a vinyl record at your screen, we're not talking about some acid trip fan fiction from a dude in a Pink Floyd hoodie. What if Jim Morrison hadn't died in a Paris bathtub in 1971 and instead joined Led Zeppelin after Robert Plant blew out his vocal cords? And now, thanks to AI, we can imagine that alternate universe. Let's rewind to 71. Morrison's last studio album with the Doors, LA Woman, had just dropped. The guy's voice was deeper, raspier, less acid casualty, and more bourbon blues prophet. Now imagine this, Robert Plant's voice starts giving out after non-stop touring, which in reality it did. Zeppelin, still flying high off Led Zeppelin 3, starts panicking. They need a new frontman. Someone with presence. Someone unhinged but poetic. Someone who looks like he could start a cult. And who walks in? Jim Morrison. Now let's talk sonics. Imagine Dazed and Confused, but instead of Robert Plant's primal howls, you get Morrison growling through it like a psychedelic graveyard priest. And that's the thing, Morrison and Zeppelin actually shared a lot of musical DNA. Both obsessed with the blues, both wrapped in mysticism. The difference? Zeppelin celebrated the myth. Morrison was trying to become it. So here's where things get really uncomfortable. In 2025, we now have AI models that can clone Morrison's voice, isolate Zeppelin's tracks, and mash them up into something that sounds like it crawled out of a time machine fueled by peyote and broken dreams. Would Zeppelin have actually hired Morrison? Probably not. Let's be honest, Morrison was a train wreck. A beautiful, barefoot, leather-clad, poetry-reciting wreck. Page and John Bonham were maniacs, yes, but controlled maniacs. Morrison, he was chaos in boots. But musically, hell yes. Imagine Morrison's poetic rambling turned loose on no quarter. Imagine him howling through Black Dog like he's reading Nietzsche while being chased by demons.